Hi, meteorologist Tony Petrarca in the Pinpoint 12 Forecast Center on this Sunday evening, wrapping up a decent day, cool and dry. We'll stay dry now through Monday night, even Tuesday morning, but there's much advertised messy weather for Tuesday. Still looks like a go, unfortunately, snow, sleet, and rain. So this looks high impact in terms of travel for the evening commute on Tuesday. So let's just jump ahead right now to the Tuesday time frame. Morning commute looks dry. Snow begins either late Tuesday morning or by early afternoon on Tuesday. Some accumulations are likely before we start to see a transition over to sleet and rain by the Tuesday evening commute. Slick travel likely at that time. Real bad timing, unfortunately. The remainder of Tuesday night, some sleet and rain. All of this should be out of here, though, by daybreak on Wednesday, with a drier air coming in at that time. So the three key things that we're looking at for now: dry now through Monday night and into Tuesday morning. A storm for Tuesday, which is not just snow, it's a little bit of everything. We've had a lot of systems like this that start as snow, then go over to sleet, then some rain. So high travel impacts for the Tuesday evening commute. And despite some wintry weather on Tuesday, it turns mild mid to late week. In fact, by the end of the week and by the weekend, high temperatures near 50. So the next system that arrives on the weekend, later Friday, Saturday, right now leaning more towards a rain situation. So threat tracker now through Monday, low-level green. Obviously, we bump it up to yellow Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening, and into Tuesday night. So here's the situation on the satellite radar composite. You see some snow, lower left-hand side of your TV set out towards Ohio and the Midwest. Let me widen out the view. That's actually going to slide off to our south and be a miss. So that little area of moisture approaching Washington and the mid-Atlantic, that'll actually scoot out to sea overnight into tomorrow morning, and will stay dry. It's this system, actually a couple of pieces of weather that we're looking at. The system across the Pacific Northwest, as this dives across the country next 24 to 36 hours, is going to pick up some moisture across. You can see it streaming across Texas right now, and that'll be our system for Tuesday afternoon and into Tuesday night. So let's get real close. I'm going to walk you through this hour by hour, at least locally, the next roughly 24 hours. And again, there's really no weather issues tonight through Monday. In fact, here we are, Monday, 7 a.m. at that 26, partly cloudy, so kind of a dry, chilly start. Morning commute looks fine. Monday afternoon at about 2 o'clock. Partly to mostly sunny, and looking at temperatures, it'll be low in mid-30s. So a little chilly, but nothing unusual for mid-February. 6 o'clock Monday evening commute looking okay, and then later Monday night we are still dry with temperatures that'll be into the 20s. So for this evening, partly to mostly cloudy. You're looking at temps in the upper 20s through about 11 o'clock. Monday morning, we're waking up to some early morning clouds, but the trend will be for skies to become partly sunny. We'll start things off at about 27, and then for your Monday afternoon, a mix of fair weather clouds and sunshine. About 36, 37 should do it for the high temp, and everything looks dry. All right, let's jump ahead now to, let's see, this is Tuesday morning, 6 a.m. That blue is the shield of snow approaching New York City. So our morning commute has increasing clouds and dry on Tuesday. Now the colors represent precipitation type. Blue is snow, the pink is either sleet or freezing rain. So by noontime, the snow is starting to work in, early afternoon. The darker blue indicates heavy snow. So for a short time, by mid to late afternoon on Tuesday, the snow may be coming down at a pretty good clip before it switches over to some sleet. So this is 2 o'clock, snowing hard briefly, and then by 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the evening, you see that pink, which is sleet. Those are little ice pellets that bounce off the ground. And, sleet, no different than snow in that it certainly causes slippery travel. You can see 6 o'clock in the evening, a lot of our area, some sleet near the south shore. That green is actually plain rain. And then later, Tuesday night at 10 o'clock, once you get from Providence points north and west, we're still holding on to sleet, and then south and east of that, all that green is primarily rain. So because of this transition to sleet and rain, it does limit the snowfall accumulations, though we are expecting some accumulations before the switch to sleet and rain. Here we are, 11 o'clock Tuesday night, and that pink, let me get rid of my face here for a second. You can see that extends through northeastern Connecticut up towards north of Hartford. So south and east of that, it's mainly a rain situation. Let me show you some snowfall accumulations now. this is actually a computer projection. Here's one of our computer models. And, I show this because it is in somewhat agreement as to what, we're thinking, and that we feel as though, put the glasses on, we feel as though the most snow, and it won't be that much, we're thinking the northern part of the state may very well end up being in that 2 to 4 inch range. Let me try that one more time. Right up in here. So northwest part of the state, we're thinking perhaps a 3 to 4 inch, and then along the coast probably 1 to 2. And if I had to pick a number for Providence, it'd be about 2 to 3. This is before the change to sleet and rain. So that's one computer guidance model. Here's another one. This is one of our more reliable computer models as well. And you can see on this one, it's pretty much the same thinking here. Any 3 or 4 inch amounts would be reserved for the northwest part of the state, and thinking around 2 to 3 in Providence. And while this guidance is suggesting 2.5 to 3 on the South Shore, we're thinking about 1 to 2 before the switch to sleet and rain. So it's not a huge amount of snow, but it's certainly enough to really have a big impact on travel coming up for Tuesday evening. So this is your 7-day forecast. Looking at that mess on Tuesday, notice it dries out. Temperatures Wednesday and Thursday are actually pleasant. And then look at the warm-up Friday and Saturday, close to 50. So late Friday into Saturday, the next system, we're leaning more towards rain rather than snow. But certainly check back with us. I'll have another update tonight at 10 o'clock on Fox Providence, again at 11 o'clock on WPRI. Michelle's in tomorrow morning at 4:30 a.m. with an updated forecast. So these are preliminary numbers, but check back with us to see whether or not the snow numbers have to go up a little bit or down. But at this point, we're thinking, kind of a statewide, anywhere from 2 to 4, with the 2 being reserved for the coastline, and any 4 inch amounts would be reserved up towards the northwest part of the state. So we'll see you again later on this evening for another weather update. Thanks for logging in.